Hi everyone, welcome to this walkthrough on the types of visualizations in Power BI. In this session, I'll be showing you how different chart types work, when to use them, and how they can help turn raw data into meaningful insights. Let's dive in. Power BI visualizations are tools that help us present data in a more digestible and understandable format. Instead of just looking at rows and columns of numbers, we can use visuals like charts, graphs, and tables to highlight patterns, compare values, and make smart decisions faster. Each type of visualization serves a unique purpose, so selecting the right one really matters. Column and bar charts are great when we want to compare values across different categories. Column charts use vertical bars, while bar charts use horizontal ones, but they both serve a similar purpose. For instance, you can compare sales by product or revenue by region. You can also use stacked or 100% stacked versions if you want to show how parts contribute to a total. Line charts are perfect for visualizing trends over time. For example, we can use them to track monthly revenue or customer growth over a year. Area charts are similar, but they fill in the space under the line, giving more emphasis to the magnitude of the values. If you're working with continuous data and want to show progress or change over time, these are your go-to visuals. Pie and donut charts are useful when we want to show how each category contributes to a whole. For example, if you're breaking down total sales by region, a pie chart can visually represent the share of each region. Donut charts are just like a variation of pie charts with a hole in the middle, and this gives you more space to display labels or totals in the center. These charts are best used when you have just a few categories to compare. Combo charts allow us to combine two different values, typically a column chart and a line chart, into one. This is especially useful when you want to compare two related measures. For example, you might want to compare revenue and profit margin together. The column shows total revenue while the line shows the margin percentage, and it helps to tell a more complete story at a glance. Tables and matrices are best when you need to display a lot of detailed data. A table shows raw data in a simple grid format, while a matrix lets you group data across rows and columns, similar to a pivot table in Excel. These visuals are perfect when users need to drill down into specific values and explore the numbers behind their charts. Cards are useful when you want to highlight a single important value like total sales, number of customers, or the current month's profit. KPI visuals take it a step further by comparing that value against a target. They use color indicators, trends, and goals to tell you whether your performance is on track, below target, or improving. These are perfect for executive dashboards and quick performance reviews. Gauge charts are like speedometers. They are used to show progress towards a goal, such as how close you are to reaching your sales target. Funnel charts are ideal for showing steps in a process like a sales pipeline. They make it easy to spot where you're losing leads or where drops off are happening in a workflow. Both visuals are great for tracking performance in a simplified way. Waterfall charts helps us understand how a starting value like gross revenue changes through a series of additions and deductions to reach a final value like net income. Each bar shows a change, and together they explain the journey. Scatter charts, on the other hand, are used to explore relationships between two numeric variables. You might use them to see if there's a link between marketing spend and sales. Bubble charts are an extension of scatter charts, adding a third variable using size. Map visuals allow us to display data that has a geographic component, like showing cells across different states or countries. You can use maps or field maps depending on the effect you want. Tree maps, however, are great for hierarchical data. They use nested rectangles to show the relative size of each item, and they make it easy to compare parts of a whole when there are multiple levels involved. Slicers are interactive filters that help users focus on specific segments of the data, like filtering by year or region. The decomposition tree is a powerful tool for breaking down a metric step by step, helping us explore what's driving a result. And the Q&A visual is a smart feature that lets users type natural language questions like, "What are total sales this year?" And Power BI automatically returns a visual answer. So it's one of the most user-friendly tools for non-technical users. Okay, to wrap up, Power BI offers a wide range of visualizations that makes data analysis more effective and engaging. Whether you're showing trends over time, comparing values, analyzing performance, or digging into geographic and hierarchical data, there's a visual built just for that. The key is to understand the purpose of each chart type and apply it when it makes the most sense for your data story.